In this video, you will learn how to use your Discord bot in anyone's DMs. It's not just the DMs, you can use your slash commands in any server or group chat that you like. Basically, everywhere. So, to do that, you obviously need a bot. If you don't have a bot ready, it's fine. Go to discord.com/developers/applications and then click on New Application. Give it a name. I'm going to name mine /test since we're trying to learn how to use slash commands everywhere in Discord. Once you're in the app, head over to the Installation tab from the sidebar, and then turn on User Install and the Guild Install options under Authorization Methods. Select Discord provided link for install link. Add Bot to Guild Install Scopes and Administrator for the Guild Install permissions, and then save the changes. Go to Bot tab and then scroll down, turn on Administrator option under Permissions. Also remember that you can change these permissions if you know exactly what you're doing. Scroll a bit up until you see Privileged Gateway Intent section and turn on all the options in that section, and then save the changes. Head over to Installation tab again and open the install link in your browser and add it to your server for testing. Notice how it has Try Everywhere option now. Once you added the bot to a server, locate the bot in Members List and open its profile. Click on Add App button and then click on Try Everywhere. This will install the bot to your account so you can use it everywhere.
The last text-to-speech dude died. So, I'm your new narrator. Now that you added the bot to your account, let's head into the code part. If your code doesn't look like this, don't worry. You can download these files from my Discord server. Go to Packages forum, search for /command package, click on that thread, and check pinned messages to download the files. Anyway, just follow what I do inside the HandleCommands JavaScript file. The changes I'm making in the screen right now is not in the files available to download in Discord for free, actually. However, I will assist you and have these modifications uploaded in my Patreon if you want to download with these changes as well. There are more perks to be my Patreon. You can take a peek at those in my Patreon profile. It will really help me since I have no way of income currently. This will convert the /commands to JSON if it's part of /command builder, because the Try Everywhere feature is not yet supported with /command builders. However, it's available when it's on JSON format. So what this code basically does is, it makes sure the data is in JSON every time. Now, let's go ahead and create a new command. Let's create a new folder named Fun, and let's call the command punch.js. You can name the folder and the file whatever you want as long as it's inside the commands folder. You can also use the existing folders too. Now that we have created the command file, let's actually code it. We cannot use /command builder, so we will go with more of a JSON approach. We're going to give our command a name and a description. The name will be the name of the command, and the description is also self-explanatory. It's the command description. Now, let's make it come to life with executing an interaction. I'll just let it punch me back with a reply. Now that we created our command, let's run it. You can install NodeMon to host the bot with live changes. For that, open up any terminal and then run npm i-gnodemon. And hit enter. I'm not going to hit enter since I already have it. After installing NodeMon, just type in NodeMon in the terminal to host the bot live directly from your PC. Now, let's check it inside our server if the command works. And it works. As you can see, the bot responds correctly. However, we only made it so the command works in servers. It can't be used in DMs, group chats, or everywhere else yet. As you can see, the command does not appear inside DMs. Let's fix that. Go to the command file and add in a new property, integration types, and give it value of 0 and 1. 0 means it can be added to servers. And 1 is user installation, which basically means everywhere. In short, 1 will let us use this in any DMs, group chats, or servers. We need another property called contexts and give it a value of 0, 1, and 2. 0 will let you use the bot /commands in any server, regardless of the bot being there. 1 will let you do it in the bot's DMs, and 2 will let you use this in DMs and group chats. The changes should be working automatically after a few hours of running the code again. But to get it instantly, just add the bot to your account again. Now that I have added the bot again to my account, let's check if it works in my friend's DMs. And it does. If you want the files from the start of the video, they are indeed free on my Discord. But if you want the final files and further assistance, Join my Patreon. You can read the perks here, which includes your name shown in the end of each video. It took me a week to prepare this video, so please consider joining my Patreon. If you want help with anything, just create a new post and help forum in my Discord server. Anyway, when you do download the template from my Discord, you have to change token in .env file to your bot token and client ID to your bot user ID in HandleCommands file. Thanks for watching.